Well, it is now 5:30 in the evening. It's dark out here. Well, it's the 3rd of November right now, so we're getting pretty dark. We are right up in the north of Sweden. We are about, I don't know, an hour's drive away from the polar circle, so we're not far off the top of the planet, top of the world. Yeah, and it's November, so it's soon getting dark. We're looking at probably December. We get 2, maybe 3 hours of daylight total, so it's pretty dark out here. I wasn't planning on driving Alice, but if I do, pretty dark. Mark 1 Fiesta, they don't tend to have the most brilliant lights in the world, so I wonder what we can do about that. We've got another box. I quite like game boxes. Right, so in this box then, we've got some stuff. First thing I see is that, and that's not going to fit. I think it's a bit too big, that is. So, won't be able to use them. I'll have to order some new ones. But here we've got a LED replacement for H4 bulbs. So they should fit the headlights of Alice quite nicely. We've also got a couple of, I'm not quite sure what they are. I think they are side light bulbs, I think. Got a couple of red bulbs. So brake lights and side lights on those ones. Brake lights and tail lights on those ones. We've got 3 more bulbs here. Although that one's different. That, oh, I'm not really sure. I think these are indicators anyway. Those ones are, those 4. There's 4 indicators there. Not exactly sure. It might be a brake light. Not sure. Can't remember. And there we've got a set of dash lights. So we'll fit them. So hopefully we'll see something on the dashboard, because they were pretty dark, especially when it was dark outside. So yeah, let's crack on with that. Right, I'm quite interested to see what's in this box of H4 bulbs here. So we'll open these ones up and have a look. And the first thing I see is a set of sexy white gloves. Look at that. It's going to be Michael Jackson the mechanic here, rather than Mike the mechanic. But yeah, we'll put them on later and see. These are supposed to be directly replacements for the H4 bulbs that are in there. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how these fit. I've never fitted anything like that before. Start with that, but we're going to have a quick look at what the car looks like before we fit these. Alright, so I just turned all the lights off in the workshop, just so we can have a look what they look like. On camera, it doesn't look too bad. If I try and film it from the other side, from the driver's point of view, it's not amazing. High beam, yeah, it's not too bad either. They're really slow. So yeah, we'll fit some light bulbs and we'll have a look what they look like. Right, first impressions are, that looks worse than what it was. It doesn't seem to light up a great deal, to be quite honest with you. Second impressions are, when I sit in the car, and I film from here, that's a massive difference, that is. Problem is, those are pathetic. Don't know what I'm going to do about that. The dip beams were terrible. Main beams are amazing. Right, after a bit of investigation, I found out that each side of it, so the main beam and the dip beam, both need a resistor. So at the moment I just got these ones lying around, so I've wired them in with crocodile clips just to test it. It's the same on that side, a load of crocodile clips, so I'll have to hardwire these into the system now. The only thing I do know that I have tested is that these resistors get incredibly hot, so I'll have to screw them down, probably both of them kind of next to each other down here somewhere, or down the sides somewhere where they can be kept fairly cool, because they get really hot. I might have to wire them in, put them there. Might be a good place, because it's right behind the grill where some air gets to it. Right, so next on the list then is these dash bulbs. You can just about see that green haze around those dashes, those dials, around the speedo. I'm not even sure I can see any kind of a haze at all. So let's crack on with that. Right, let's turn the ignition on and see what difference that made. Still don't work. Oh. They lit up nice and blue. Okay, so something's not quite right. Right, as you saw, some of them weren't quite working, but I just found out that if I take this one out, it stops working. If I then turn it round, put it back in again, it doesn't work. But that works. So that's very odd. They seem to only work in one direction, which means that that one there should be the same. Never really known LED bulbs that only work in one direction. Well, most of them seem to work now. It's strange. It's incredibly bright there. Well, it's not clean yet. I'm going to take this out and I'm going to clean it, but the lights do definitely work. Ah, they need switching around. Again. Right, so that's the number plate lights fitted. Again, it was the same sort of thing. If you put them in the wrong way around, they don't light up. Put them in the right way around and they work perfectly. Really weird. Never seen that before, but yeah, there you go. Right, so if we can find some more bulbs to change. And the indicators do flash. I was a bit worried about them not flashing, to be honest, with them changing, with me changing all four, but they seem to be all working. I don't know what the front ones are like. Kind of get a feeling that that front one, oh, it does. Right, so I think the rears look rather nice there. Dashboard's looking pretty good now, you can actually see it in there. And we've got the headlights. The only problem with that is they're so bright, those headlights, that on camera you can't actually see the indicators, but they are on. I don't know if I can get them from any different angle. They are there. But on camera they're a bit difficult to see. And that's the main beam. They are really bright, these headlights. Look at that, that's quite impressive. Just the reflection of me shine up on the bonnet. It's quite good. So that's what we're looking at there, is main beam, dip beam. They're quite good actually, quite like that, quite happy with that in the end. This has been a month of doing stuff that I wasn't really planning on doing. Well, actually the whole project has. I planned on changing the engine. I've not even started on that yet. I planned on getting it painted at some point. I've done that. I wasn't really planning on it. I planned on getting her MOT. I've done that, so I can do that. Wasn't planning on changing the bulbs. Done that. I wasn't planning on painting all the bright stuff and doing that. Well, I've started on that. So to follow that theme, I bought something else this week that I wasn't planning on doing. I bought a set of winter tyres. It's a bit dangerous going on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, because I keep finding stuff that I need, obviously, and I need things. But these are a set of 13-inch winter tyres. They are, let's have a look, there they are. 155/70 13s, so they should be alright. Now you guys in the UK probably won't have seen a set of proper winter tyres. These are a set of winter tyres. These are what we use. As you can see, they have studs in them. Lots and lots of metal studs in the tyres. They are also directional, as you can probably tell by the pattern on it as well. Most winter tyres are directional. You can get winter tyres, which are probably the ones that you've seen in the UK, that don't have these studs in them, but we have them, and especially right up here in the north where we are, we have them with the studs in them for the ice conditions. Like I say, I wasn't planning on getting these. The plan was to do the MOT now, so that I didn't have to MOT and I didn't have to get a set of winter tyres to do it, but I've got a set, so I can, if I now want to. She's perfectly road legal to drive through winter. Right, so that's all the lights changed. I'm surprised actually by the headlight bulbs. I didn't think they'd be as bright as they were. I wasn't expecting it to be quite as problematic as it was, but there you go, it's sorted out now. Like I said, just have to wire in those resistors permanently. But other than that, yeah, it works perfectly. Right, I'm going to go and clean my dashboard now, because it's filthy and the dials are disgusting now that I've had it apart. Yeah, you can see me in the next film. So thanks a lot, and bye bye.